Winds of War was fantastic, but what comes next? We've had updates to the environment, we've had updates with the cop system, creating PvP, we've had updates to AI, but what comes next? Next is the story of Lamang, the real history behind what's happened. This is Dark Revelations. This is Grey Zone Warfare.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Yeah. Can you shine a torch on him so I can...
Alright folks, buckle up, because Grey Zone Warfare ain't just some run-of-the-mill extraction shooter. It's a full-on tropical nightmare of tactics, betrayal, and secrets that make Hideo Kojima jealous. Update 0.4 Dark Revelations is lurking in the fall of 2025, ready to unleash Lamang Island's ugliest truths on your unsuspecting squad. We're talking cults, conspiracies, and choices that are actually going to bite you in the arse later on. In this deep dive, I'm breaking down the confirmed goods from patch notes, dev streams, and player rants, plus the buzz from Winds of War and those sneaky July community briefings. There's no BS here. If some of the dev quotes sound like it's from a fanfic, I'll call it out. Stick to the footage, let's rip this open like a looted crate. Update 0.3 Winds of War dropped in May 2025, and it wasn't just a patch, it completely overhauled the island. Based on the community's feedback, Madfinger most definitely delivered. We got dynamic weather, PvP tweaks, core fixes, so here's a quick rundown. Realistic weather brought rain, storms, fog, wind, day or night. Rice fields would flood, and this hits hard. The hydration and energy would then drain faster in the heat and the humidity. Wind and rain would muffle the NPC hearing, fog and rain would blur their sight. We got conflict zones with map alerts for PvP hotspots. We had a friend or foe system introduced with armbands for the same faction visibility, which are also IR reflective in the MVGs. Tracking tags were inserted to attach gear for recovery, and they couldn't be removed if looted by the enemy. Body dragging was a thing. You could pull down squad mates to safety. Mortars introduced HE strikes with distance-based delays. Vulture would pop up at some of the combat outposts and sell lost or despawned gear, much like Fence in Tarkov. And we also had new weapons: SVD, MP7, SIG MCX, Beretta M9A1, Colt Combat Commander. Combat outposts had respawns, lockers, vendors, PvP or PvE. Squad strikes were timed missions that were introduced for dynamic squad progression. Players called it insane and game-changing, especially the weather. One said, so sick, but performance was hit hard. We saw stutters, VRAM links and crashes. However, hotfixes over the month helped this. Over 70 collision bugs were also crushed recently. Jungles and urban areas now feel smoother. No more falling through docks or ceilings. Madfinger also fixed the issue with frame limits with FSR, improved low spec settings, and 0.34 cleaned up the AI vision respawns and vendor issues. It's not perfect, and some say you can still ghost through logs unrealistically, but it's laid a rock solid foundation for what's coming next. And oh yeah, the weather. It's not just pretty, it turns your stealth game into a soggy chess match. Imagine sneaking up on a bot in the fog only for a gust of wind to blow your cover. It is brutal.
This is Sparta!
Also, behind the scenes, the July 3 developer livestream revealed major design shifts that quietly set the tone for 0.4 and beyond. Starting now, all new players are automatically placed into PvP mode. No more instant PvE opt-in, which is great. This is a statement from Grey Zone Warfare. It's not meant to be a solo bot hunt game. It's a pressure cooker of timing, positioning, and unexpected encounters. The devs even hinted that PvE could be locked entirely during your early progression, forcing everyone to taste the intensity of open conflict first. This game is immersion by design, and this aggressive orientation lines up perfectly with the island's narrative in 0.4. Look, if you're the type who hates getting jumped mid-loop, tough luck I'm afraid. This game's saying adapt or die. And honestly, I think this is a genius move, especially for building that paranoia vibe which is going to come with Dark Revelations. And now for the AI. AI used to suck. Static spawns, teleporting bots, busted reloads. Winds of War has changed that. We got injury animations, checking wounds, limping. Bots now flinch, get stunned, and react to flashbangs. They even pre-fire the corners, which is crazy. Weather can affect them now as well. Fog and rain reduce their vision and hearing, making stealth viable again. It's not flawless. Sometimes they eat bullets and ignore you. Other times, ruthless flanks. Bullet sponge behavior is reduced thanks to the new hit zones. Yes, intestines are now a thing. Hotfix 3.4 tweaked their vision again, and based on Madfinger's own AI job postings, smarter context-aware enemies are coming, and maybe even adaptive bosses are on the table for 0.4. If they pull it off, these bots won't just shoot, they'll outthink you in the middle of a monsoon. Picture this, a bot limping away in the rain, only to circle back and dome you. That's the future, baby, and it's terrifying. Two other systems have been overhauled in preparation for Dark Revelations as well. First, the revive timer. If you're downed, you've now got 5 minutes before death, not 60 seconds. This gives squads a real chance to revive and extract you. It rewards coordination and tension, especially in PvP. Second, visual exploits. Over 60% of players have never changed their graphic settings, so the devs are clamping down. The high contrast filters, gamma cheats, and night vision tweaking are being detected and patched. The goal? Make darkness great again. By 0.4, lighting parity will be enforced across the board, so no more cheesing night like it's a glitchy flashlight mod. Now, when the sun sets, you're actually screwed if you're not prepared. These things are both going to be important as part of the story-based gameplay that's coming. You want more pressure from death and ability to complete the mission while also saving your colleagues. And we don't want to take advantage of the dark. Some of this stuff is going to happen at night, especially the things around the cults. So, where are we up to? We're up to update 0.4. Dark Revelations, which is going to land in fall 2025. And this is where the secrets of the island start fighting back. Up until now, the game's been focused on its systems, weather, PvP, base mechanics, but now it's going to be about the story. Here's the roadmap. 0.3 Winds of War, PvP, weather, combat outposts, etc. 0.4 Dark Revelations, lore, bosses, new zones, deep narrative. Post 0.4, we're going to focus on crafting, stealth, endgame systems like the Battleforge and Shadow Strike. Dark Revelations is diving deep into Lamang's past, cults, conspiracies, factions, and obviously something called Ground Zero.
There is evil there that does not sleep.
We're talking ruined shrines, resonating whispers, and bunkers hidden in the woods that hint at pre-PMC history. Every raid will feel like you're pulling threads of the island's biggest secrets. You're not just looting anymore, you're piecing together the fragments of Lamang's forgotten story. Maybe you stumble across an altar in the rain, a corpse holding a coded journal, or a bunker door with a faction insignia that shouldn't exist. And the game won't just spoon feed it, it's going to make you work for it. Quest lines will evolve depending on whose side you're with. Maybe Gunny feeds you one lead while Labrats sends you after another, each shaping your understanding of the island. And the kicker, your decisions carry weight. Grass on a boss to your handler, or let them live for your own reasons. The cult, you can crush their influence early, or let them fester for your own gain. Every choice is going to become a fork in the road, and every faction has a long memory. It's all tied together by the atmospheric storytelling, foggy ambushes, rain-drenched retreats, survival mechanics feeding directly into a narrative tone. Performance boosts from Wind of War help land this. 4K runs smoother, stutters are reduced, Unreal Engine is coming. And while you get some quotes like buttery smooth, they're a stretch. The roadmap confirms this update is about discovery, making Lamang feel alive, reactive, and dangerous. This ain't window dressing. It's the kind of lore that turns a good shooter into a cult classic, pun intended. Dark Revelation changes the missions from go here, kill that, to an actual story beat. Expect Tarkov-style bosses with full backstories, warlords in their cliffside fortresses, cult leaders hiding in storm-lashed villages. Mission briefings won't just say kill the target, they'll expose who is controlling what and why it matters. Choices will matter. Kill a boss, you fracture their territory and ignite a gang war. Spare them, maybe you earn intel or trigger future consequences like ambushes or faction betrayal. Outcomes ripple across the island. Cult influences spread like a virus. Gang power struggles and boils over. All of this, every mission reveals about Lamang's hidden catastrophe. This isn't looting. It's uncovering smuggling operations, decoding shrines, and solving environmental puzzles scattered across shrines and ruins. Winds of War made that exploration possible. Fewer stuck spots, better traversal, more POIs, and the immersion that people actually praise. The weather looks so sick, but yeah, foliage pops, it still happens. And now there's the verticality. You've got mountain towers, cliff labs, secrets literally carved into the environment. More so for 0.40. And here's the link to the Combat Outposts respawn rework in 0.4. These locations become critical mission hubs. If respawns cost resources or consumables, suddenly your choice of where to stage an op or whether to risk a deep strike into enemy territory matters far more.
I should go.
A faction mission in the north could be a nightmare if you haven't secured a cop nearby. 0.4's narrative push makes these outposts not just safe zones, but strategic footholds in the island's power struggle. Lose one, and your whole questline could go sideways. Every raid is part of the story. Every choice leaves a scar. This is where GCW levels up from a solid shooter to holy crap, my decisions are actually going to haunt me. So to further add, Combat Outposts, cops are being rebalanced. Right now they're free respawn factories, but that's changing. The devs are testing the resource costs, the cooldown delays, or even what consumables to use. These survival tweaks will land in patches like 3.6 or just get bundled directly into 4.0. Either way, it's going to become part of the bigger goal. Force players to value movement, extraction and tactical risk. No more surging back in like it's Call of Duty. Now death has teeth.
Say hello to my little friend!
So, behind all the lore, Update 3.4 quietly sets the stage for 4.0. AI aim was overhauled, smarter, deadlier, less aimbot, Unreal Engine tweaks, smooth visuals, memory management, FSR and low spec options got real attention. So now we've got the new benchmark system coming in. Auto configure the settings before based on your GPU. This will fix common performance areas. AI vision, tuned to react to weather and lighting. Engine upgrades on the way. It's early access, sure, but Madfinger is building off player feedback. Dark Revelations needs all these improvements. It doesn't come out of nowhere. It's the result of systems being stabilized so the story can take over. And this is why the tech changes are mattering. The new quest lines, branching missions, lore-heavy encounters need stability to land. If the AI is breaking mid-quest or the servers are stalling in an AI boss fight, the immersion shatters. This is why you're seeing the Unreal upgrades. AI aim refinement, night vision parity. It's all clearing the table, so 4.0 can serve the main course without spilling it all over your lap.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Without this polish, all that juicy lore would feel like a buggy mess. Props to Madfinger for not rushing it and getting it right. The direction wasn't random. It's been building step by step. 0.33 established PvP as the default. 0.34 optimized performance, improved AI reactions. 0.35 rebalanced night vision and light filtering. 0.36 will finalize AI aiming and logic and implement respawn works. And in parallel, the engine's been upgraded. Every patch leads directly into 4.0, and now confirmed it's in active development. It's like watching a puzzle come together, one hotfix at a time. Right now, the dev team is fully focused on 0.40, Dark Revelations. They're in the grooming phase, it's been said. Prioritizing bugs, refining community input, scoping the next milestone with care. This isn't just another patch. It's the moment where the systems and the story collide. Madfinger's playing the long game, and if they nail it, wow, we're in for a treat. Dark Revelations turns Grey Zone warfare into a lore-driven battlefield. Gang wars, cult myths, and bosses lurking into the storm. Winds of War fix the foundation. This is the soul of Lamang Rising. Yeah, AI will be inconsistent, and quotes like seals flanking are probably exaggerated, but one thing's for sure, the island hasn't done evolving. Drop your theories, share your dream boss fights, tell Madfinger what needs fixing and what you want, because they are listening. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for more breakdowns. See you in the storm, peeps. Bye. Thanks for watching as well. Been a long one. Love doing it. Took a lot of digging to get this one together. Give it a like, give it a share, give it the usual. See you all soon. Bye.